everyone, it's Lexi. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you some of the stuff that I got for my birthday and for Christmas. This is not like a bragging video or anything. There's a few things in here that I bought myself, but I'm very grateful for all the things that I got for like my birthday and Christmas. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. So this is actually something that I purchased for myself. It was supposed to come I ordered it and it was supposed to come early November, but it didn't end up coming until like December, so it was a month late. But it was the fanjoy package for Bridget Mendler, a new EP called Nemesis, and I really love Bridget Mendler, so I saw that she had like a fanjoy thing. Of course I had to go ahead and go and purchase it, so I'm just going to quickly show you what came in here. So it came with like this little box here, so I'll just open it up and kind of show you. But it came with some downloads of some remixes of her songs, so that was good as well. And then it has like a little note from Bridget Mendler, like thank you, and like a thank you note. It has some of these like pictures in here as well. I guess her kind of as there. Some of these I've seen on her Instagram, but for the most part this is really neat too. I have the Hilary Duff version of this for her Breathe In Breathe Out album, and I really liked it too, so I came with that. It came with a couple tattoos and stickers, so that's pretty neat. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can put these in my bullet journal because I really like this one. And it also came with this Nemesis hat. This is a nice like black one, so if I'm running out and I don't wanna, my bangs are like a mess, then this is good. And it came with this little notebook as well that says Nemesis, and I really like this one. This will be like a good like note taker one because I do like my YouTube notes and I like write out everything, and I do also do guitar tutorials, so if you want to see that, it's all linked down below. And please check out my vlog because I did have like my Christmas, I did Vlogmas and all that, so please check that out. We had an awesome snowball fight. But anyway, yeah, this will be good to like keep all my notes in there because I do strumming patterns and all that. And this is by far like my favorite part that was in this box set, and it was a signed version of the EP. Yeah, so it just has the CD in there with the lyrics and all that. I think my favorite songs on here, there's only 4. It was Atlantis and Library. Those 2 are my favorite. But yeah, I was really excited to have like the signed copy. So I have actually 3 copy like signed CDs now. I have this one. When I Met Kelsey Ballerini, I have that one signed, and then I also have the band Perry's signed album. So that's all really neat. Yeah, so I was really happy this came in the mail. It took forever to come, but it finally made it here, so I was really happy. Okay, so moving on to kind of like TVs and movies, like this was kind of like a mix between birthday and Christmas, so these 2 I left at home because I didn't want to have to bring them back here, and also my brother wanted to use one of them. So I also got season 5 of New Girl on DVD, and I was really happy I have everything up to the current season on DVD. I'm a big collector of like TV shows that I love on DVD, so I was really happy to get that. This wasn't my favorite of the seasons. I'm not a big fan of Megan Fox's role because Zooey Deschanel was pregnant, was on maternity leave, so they kind of had her character come in, and I don't really like her. So yeah, and I really just want her, like, she's now kind of currently on season 6 now, and it's just like I want her gone. I don't really like her. And then I also got the box set of The Office on DVD as well, and I left this at home because my brother wanted to watch like the bonus features and like the bloopers and all that, so it was fine. So I was really happy to kind of get those. So now I have like the full Office, and then I'm up to date on New Girl. And then this was kind of like a birthday present, but it didn't come out until June 3rd, so they just had it like delivered to my apartment because I would be back for school, and it was season 11 of Bones on DVD, so I was really happy. So now I'm all caught up on this season as well. I love Bones. I'm really sad it's in its final season, but I was gonna say like once I'm done watching it and then can I catch up on all my other shows, I want to go back and rewatch them all. This is like my favorite TV show of all time, and I'm happy I have this on DVD. I was noticing though on the back, oops, I almost dropped it, but it has like a really old picture from like season probably 3 or 4, so I was like, it's a little weird that they put that on there, but oh well, I'm really happy about that. And then kind of the last movie, I guess you could say, I got Sully. for Christmas on Blu-ray, so I was really happy about that. I saw this in theaters with my friends at school, and it was really good. Tom Hanks is like one of my favorite actors, so of course I would love it. So this follows like the story of Captain Sully, who was the pilot during the plane that had to land on the Hudson, and it just kind of follows his story and just how, like, even though he saved, like, no one died, he saved everyone on the plane. A lot of people question, especially like within the airport like world, whether he did the right choice or not. So yeah, this is really good, and my parents haven't seen it, so we watched it and they really liked it too. So yeah, this is definitely a movie that you need to check out because it's really good, and I kind of want to watch it tonight again. So yeah. Okay, so kind of moving on to miscellaneous items that are kind of book related because they actually are technically a book, but still. I did get this moleskin Hogwarts Gryffindor journal, which I think is really neat. So this will be, I kind of want to do like, not like a diary, but just kind of do like a recap, I guess you can say. So I really like this. I wanted to use this as my bullet journal, but it's not grid, it's just ruled. But yeah, I think this is really nice. It has like the Gryffindor crest and all that, and I love moleskin. Like their paper is my favorite, so I was really happy to get that. And then for my birthday, my brother got me another bullet journal. I have the, like for my 2016 one, I had moleskin, and that one's my favorite. But he got me, I think it's the Peter Popper version, which is a little bigger actually. So I'm gonna say I kind of like it's a lot bigger actually, so it ended up working out. So yeah, I was really happy that he got it for me. So I'm gonna do like a bullet journal 2017 setup once I kind of get everything all sorted out. But yeah, I'm really loving it. So yeah, I wanted to start fresh for 2017. So that kind of is with the journals. And lastly, moving on to books. This is probably one that I was most excited for. This is the only kind of thing that I asked for like Christmas or my birthday, and it is The Case of Beasts, exploring the film Wizardry of fantastic beasts and where to find them. And I was really happy because I wasn't really expecting to get this, but basically it's an in-depth version of like the film, of the like everything behind the scenes and just kind of the wizarding world. And what I like, it's really interactive. It has like things that kind of like pop out, and you can like make your own, like it has like maps in here, like I'm trying to show you, but oh well, it's really in depth, and it kind of goes more into the movie and like the sets and all that. So I'm really excited to like kind of read these and just like everything. So I love the film, and yeah, this is just really kind of neat to have and all that. So yeah. And this is a book a trilogy that my mom and her sisters read, and so my mom gave her copy of the book to me to read because I was curious about it. And it's Blood Brothers by Nora, and this is the first book in the Sign of Seven trilogy. So yeah, I don't really know much about it, to be quite honest. I actually have no idea, so this is not really helpful, but my mom and my sisters all love it. So I'll just read you the front. It says, every 7 years on the 7th day of the 7th month, strange thing happens. Begins when 3 young boys, Caleb, Fox, and Cage, went on a camping trip to the Pagan Stone, and 21 years later it will end in a shadow between evil, and the boys will have become men and the women who love them. So yeah, I think this will be interesting. My mom said it's really good, so yeah, I was happy to she lent me her copy of this. And then this is something my aunt threw in for my birthday, and so she said she read this book and she really liked it, so I was really happy. And it is Mean Streak by Sandra Brown, and this is an author that, like I said, my aunts and my mom have read, and they were like, there's one I'm going to be reading this month, so I'll be kind of my first thing. But basically it says Dr. Emery, a pediatrician and marathon runner, disappears on a mountain road in North Carolina. By the time her husband Jeff, miffed over the recent argument, reports her missing, the trail has gone cold. Literally, fog and ice encapsulate the mountain wilderness and paralyze the search for her. While police suspect Jeff of instant divorce, Emery finds himself held captive by a man whose violent past is so dark that he won't tell her name. She's determined to escape from him and willing to take any risks necessary to survive. As her husband's deception is revealed and the FBI closes in on her captor, Emery begins to wonder if the unnamed man is in fact her rescuer for those who wish her dead and from heartbreak. So this one seems really interesting, and I'm really excited to kind of have this one this year. So yeah, so that's kind of it for like the books, but I also have some textbooks here if you guys are interested. There's one more that's on its way. It was used and it's taken a little bit to get here, but it's basically a guide to prosthetics and upper and lower extremity and all that, so that's a little exciting. And then I also have, this is actually the first book that I've rented off of Amazon, because it was only like $16 to rent, and then to buy the book it was like 80 bucks. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna rent this one, and it's just statistics and kinesiology. I took AP statistics and then statistics for engineers, so I'm pretty confident in statistics, but I decided to get this anyway just because my teacher does do like, this teacher does like reading quizzes and all that, so I would want the book for that. And then lastly, I also got a gait analysis book, and it's really thin. This whole book costs like 80 bucks and it's like less than 200 pages, but oh well, what can you do? But yeah, I think this will be interesting. I find gait just be like all that to be really interesting, so yeah. So these were my 3 textbooks that I needed this semester, and yeah, it cost me like 200 bucks, so life of a college student. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what stuff you got for Christmas and what you think about some of these books and movies and all that. So yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you are new. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.